2025-2026 Champions League, started proper. And I'm using the word proper because you had kind of prelims be around it, but after you started group stage games, and then you may and then Ochina Wednesday, Thursday, so you have games into Mr. and so you go for what they are not used to. Thursday Champions League games, but this season the Thursday there are games in the Champions League into Ocean and Susana ebetimi abwa papa ye. Now Rich, Mr. Mohamed touching my wife. Champions League, there are a lot of glorious clubs or Magic Champions League in me. O question now ubusa Amuzupi question of the day is to find out why and what's our question mark win. You look at the winners from 1956. Real Madrid started Jane 5 times. Benfica came in, AC Milan. Musa. The last winners were Paris Saint-Germain. Now the question you will say and say by the time you be in 2026 why and the Champions League, Now Rich, at least there's a guide by Opta Supercomputer as to why and the Champions League now you're starting and then you or your favorite so be winning. And this is your top 10. Liverpool, Arsenal, Paris Saint-Germain, Barcelona, Manchester City, Chelsea Football Club, Real Madrid, Bayern, Newcastle, Inter. Enti uyobia say you go football rich omo pe betting early no dey akoto so the Champions League and obetimi a bet be 3 class e dey onu say baako beje. Now according to Opta Supercomputer say we sanko for ni be rich your first 3 must be Liverpool, Arsenal and Paris Saint-Germain. If you want to extend it, you can add Barcelona, Man City, Chelsea, Real Madrid, Bayern, Newcastle, Inter as a top 10. Or more statistically, or make it to the quarterfinal, semis, final, not eventual winners, or more etimi aji. And then there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 games. I have a preview, and we will do it very, very quickly. And yet, Kasatin team, yeah. Obia expects Real Madrid be say. Sana no so me expectation in it here. But Rich, make us a way for people to be a little bit cautious. Maybe I don't want to say that Olympic Marseille team a team I work on Condobia. Rich, a team I work Mason Greenwood. A team I work some players be on we very, very experienced. Aubameyang may almost striker. And say unse that ni more probably you underrate omo any omo who there omo. Xabi Alonso say we excited on Baba Champions League because this is Real Madrid and their DNA always go to the Champions League. Team news say free Real Madrid however and they say Rich almost say then you return to best start. It is strength and a ball right back Gabi. Then Xabi Alonso say between Vinicius and Rodrigo back up and the ball left hand side and of course Sadia we know say Vinicius and Ebebo. Then the good news and they say Jude Bellingham back, but we are not expecting say Obe starting a game in him. These are the 2 lineups: Courtois, Trent Alexander-Arnold, Adam Militao, Eddie Dinhausen, and Alvaro Carreras. Then Uben 51, Chiomani, Vervardi, Adam Goulet, Mastantuano on the right, Jude Bellingham and Vinicius on the left. Then Abanti Efedi, Kylian Mbappe is centrally. Senator Americano, Andre Gomez, Condobia, Pavard, any Abanti Efedi, Mason Greenwood, any Aubameyang, and Timothy Weah. Omunyina, our team, your friend Marseille team. And I'm expecting goals to also flow. Our the Santiago Bernabeu. For those who believe so, they are goals in Real Madrid will outscore team, your friend Marseille. That is for Omo edges Sadia needed. But for me, I will not risk Sadia giddy because Makase, even though Real Madrid have a perfect record, but Rich, they've never been convincing. Emma so far, they are winning the games all right. They are grinding the results, but they've not played the Real Madrid level games, and games we say as a test, especially with deserve ya obianim say woman opportunity say team no unyan get into your groove obetimi a very very frustrating football with the Santiago Bernabeu. So yes, Real Madrid are expected to win against Olympique Marseille, but Rich, we must watch out for some very very key players bia omo line up nim. Rich, here we will end with some codes be. The code no comes with the Champions League game, the UEFA League, Youth League no games be eka ho. Then I think say Asia for so able Champions League and then Ali I was Saudi Arabia will game be against a team from Qatar. We are expecting them to also win. There's some 1 or 2 touches be very very interesting. And then South Africa or Mobo League Durban Kaiser Chiefs and other competitions are so 3 bet to a first one a BW 119 F9 514 and a second one a BW 119 FF 1A0. Then the last one a BW 11A0 2B66. So these are the 3 bets we course BW 119 F9 514 BW 119 FF 180 BW 11 A0 2B66. These are the 3 bets we course. You bet me ashe. Which and the games na everybody nyina no. Emu dey na obehwe.
Meshe Real Madrid Marseille
And now obehwe.
Yep, meshe no. Na because of Yenua Kudus into meshe Tottenham's game no.
It's because of Kudus ne party.
Yeah.
The arrow who cry say, Rich, the year can in nyina still na wo hwe wanimu a. Yes, I'm being po. And the man,
it's not even likely say we are next year. Give it to our Champions League.
The must see your league with you.
14-30 the Champions League.
And I feel cross there. Muni Europe and Agaso. Yeah, fetch in the last season now GD say, man, ya deal league nim go come fetch na more there because this season and they talk about game not because they did well last season in the league. But because the Europa League route, you know, and that is the story of Manchester United. But obey any day. Arsenal are called the cathedral of Spanish football. But Rich, good for Arsenal. They have a lot of knowledge of Spanish football within Omutim, led by Mikel Arteta himself. Mikel Arteta is Spanish, Rich. And in the history of Spanish football, he is well aware of San Meme. Say a Honda football starting here with Spain. On him the culture, on him the kind of atmosphere we create, and on him the way of backs for no, or madie. Who you are free in the back city, Rich. Or play me say Zubimendi, or play me say Mikel Moreno, any even the Captain Martin Odegaard, or Mambo in the backs. Community no for Real Sociedad. Then outside Omono, Rich, Nancy no go to mascara by. O go to no Spain. Ah, no swako back swako any other. There is a lot of knowledge in the Arsenal team when it comes to playing in the Champions League for Omo. Omo Eddie Echo. The moment Arsenal step foot here, there is a son meme very very nice, Rich. They will have a lot of information and a lot of familiar people are on how this venue can turn up to them. Look, Michelle Bebao this weekend. Rich, Bebao without Nico.
In fact,
Omunesi Omodeka. And she da nyu husa. Timini ni balance. Berenga na obo baby I was Nico Bono. Onye as effective as Nico William. And Rich, Nico influence will be bad as so. They try to play everything through him. And the moment I make a bono, yeah, you did no. Who be to opponent so this all ko bomo. Na omu ni Nico wonwa. Rich, they don't really inspire that way, no. And the mommy Giri said Arsenal will get something out of this game. Arsenal have a very good team. Almost 30 years, they have the depth, they have the knowledge of Bebia Omokono. And even without player Mr. Martin Odegaard, Bukayo Saka, I am very, very integral in Arsenal team. No, may I sure say Arsenal will do it over team. My friend Alep Kobe, but Arsenal anya dear courage. Na enya omo 1 pointer omo edi be few but bibiako ya I'm expecting Arsenal to beat Steve Efren Bilbao at the Cathedral of Spanish football.